Fox 56 News Chief Medical Contributor Dr. Ryan Stanton is with us in studio.
And this morning he's focusing on the Hantavirus and the idea that the virus has been around longer than people think.
Yeah, I was telling my wife when I was leaving the house this morning, I think for the next month I only need to prepare for one topic because I think this is going to be top of mind, especially with the 42 days of isolation that these folks can look forward to. So I want to appease a little bit of the concerns that may be out there. That is a giant mouse there. But let's cut to the chase. Hantavirus is not a new virus suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Hantavirus has been around for decades and likely centuries in rodent populations around the world and here in the United States as well. Most Americans first heard about it during the 1993 outbreak in the Four Corners region of the United States, where several healthy young adults became critically ill, what was known and then called Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. Since then, researchers and public health officials have closely monitored the virus. The important thing to know is that the virus itself has not dramatically changed. It's very stable. It remains a rare disease tied primarily to exposure to infected rodent droppings, urine, or nesting materials, especially in enclosed spaces like sheds, barns, garages, cabins, or campers that have been closed off for long periods. This is not a virus spreading casually from person to person in everyday life. The cruise ship environment is what raises concern because ships are ideal settings for almost any infectious disease to circulate. Large numbers of people are living in close quarters and sharing common spaces for days at a time. We've seen similar situations with influenza, norovirus, and COVID-19. In this case, the individuals involved have disembarked, are quarantined appropriately, and the likelihood of significant ongoing spread is extremely low. The situation warrants monitoring, but not panic at this point. This is not one of those that's like measles or like COVID that is spread very easily. We're talking about very close, even in sometimes more household or intimate contact to spread.
Yeah, well, that's good to know because I know a lot of people are worried about it. So how long is it contagious for if you have symptoms?
Yeah, so the incubation period for this virus can be 1 to 8 weeks, but the contagious in terms of when they can spread it. So this is the Andes version. This is the only version of hantavirus that can go person to person. It's typically within 2 to 3 days of symptoms. So even if a person tests positive, they likely are not contagious until they start to get that symptomatic period. The problem is now it looks like that 42 days, up to 42 days of isolation for those, most of them in Nebraska right now, 2 of them in Atlanta, while they wait to get that green light to go home.
All right, Dr. Stanton, we'll be with you again in about 30 minutes to continue this conversation.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
You're watching Fox 56 News, our home, your news.